The US Vice President and his wife landed at Pituffik this morning to be greeted by some of the 200 US service personnel stationed at the base.
The Trump administration, the president is really interested in Arctic security. As you all know, it's a big issue, and it's only going to get bigger over the coming decades. So thanks for doing what you do. Hey, guys.
The visit isn't just about US soldiers. It also provides an opportunity to offend Denmark, which controls Greenland and has been a close US ally since the Second World War.
Our message to Denmark is very simple. You have not done a good job by the people of Greenland. You have underinvested in the people of Greenland, and you have underinvested in the security architecture of this incredible, beautiful landmass filled with incredible people. That has to change.
Today, 4 Greenlandic parties signed an accord to form a government following elections earlier this month. The new ministers were called up one by one. They will face international attention and pressure like no previous administration here in Nuuk. More than 100 Greenlanders came to watch the ceremony. On everyone's mind, President Trump's demand that they should sell him their country, and today's visit by the US Vice President, which was announced before they had agreed the new coalition.
Vance is landing in a place that belongs to them, but I think this whole issue of visiting while we were still negotiating a new coalition is not respectful behavior for an ally. I think it's a shame, but now we have a government and we need to roll up our sleeves.
Do you feel under threat by the Americans?
I think it's more important to say that we want to have a dialogue that we can understand.
What do you mean by that?
As already mentioned, that we are living in 2025. We have been sending signals that we are open for business, but we don't want to be part of Denmark. We don't want to be part of United States, but we want to be a country for ourselves.
The people attending the ceremony were less diplomatic than the politicians, including the new Prime Minister's father.
It's all about Trump. That's a big problem. We don't know what he's going to do tomorrow, maybe. So.
But are you afraid?
Of course, every minute, yeah, every day. Every morning you wake up, what did he now decide to do? Or what will we hear from him now?
What do you think about J.D. Vance's visit to Greenland?
I don't know how to say it. I think it's a bit intimidating because in this time we want to protect our land.
Donald Trump says he just wants to buy Greenland.
Of course not. Of course, why should he do that? We don't want to be bought. We don't really want to be bought. I'm 73 years old. I have grandchildren. I don't want them to be depressed. I don't want them to lose our language. I don't want them to lose our culture. And we will do that if you accept Americans. No, we don't really accept that. No, not at all.
Outside, a lone protester, worrying about the sighting of US bombers that could carry nuclear munitions.
Tell the British people that we are an island just like you, and we don't want a war in our small nations like ours.
Now the new coalition government has been sworn in, Greenland's own politics are more stable. But people I've been speaking to are scared. They've always cooperated with Denmark and with America. But what they're hearing from the White House and J.D. Vance's visit today, that sounds like a threat. One that they fear they're too small and vulnerable to handle. A few, however, welcome the attention the Trump administration has brought and would rather have closer relations with America than Denmark, resented as a colonial power.
do. I think there's been a lot of fear-mongering and from the media, and especially the Danish media, and the divide and conquer process has been very successful from the Danish to divide the Greenlandic people to being fearful of the United States, even though that we should probably be more fearful of the Danes, who are very clever in trying to retain the island of Greenland.
The landscape that makes Greenland so beautiful and so valuable is formed by harsh storms of snow and ice. The fear is that this political storm will be more damaging and will not blow over quickly.